Termination command received. Now executing user credential logoff.
Than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets. Up the sky! Look! It's a giant bird! It's flying!
Termination command received. Now executing user credential logoff.
Than an airplane, more powerful than a locomotive, impervious to bullets. Up the sky! Look! It's a giant bird! It's flying!
Okay, so we are actually up. Sorry about that. There were some issues getting myself going today. Of course, this would be what happens. You have to run a game update. You have something go wrong with the webcam. You got to reboot your whole system after you go live. But you know what? 45 minutes late, but we're in. So let's get some Gungeon going. Let's try and salvage the time that we have. So, I mean, I was having fun with this. Hopefully this doesn't sour the whole experience of the night. But let's hop over to the right screen. You know, it's funny. It's the whole Murphy's Law thing. It's never just one thing. If one thing has to go wrong, multiple things have to go wrong, and then you have delays. All kinds of fancy delays. Just getting some of that cold brew before I get started. Okay. You know what? I didn't play the pilot yet. Oh, you really don't have anything to add, do you? Hey, this is gay. Oh, you again. Good. Looks like some of the elevators connect to this room, so I'll set up in here. I'll need to work on each floor to get them working, though. Meet me in the elevator shaft and chamber 2. Steady aim, Rogue. Steady aim. Nothing here. What happened to the... What happened to Lonk? I saved Lonk, but where is he? Okay, let's see. Do that. It's weird because I like saved that other NPC, but nowhere to be found. So I forget what the perk is with this guy. Let's take a look at your guns. Okay, that was unexpected. So we got that. You got the one gun. You start with a key, which is kind of nice. Oh man, this thing runs out of ammo quick. I seriously feel like I have like no shots at this thing. Nice. I'm glad that strategy worked to letting the grenade just kind of filter in some damage. Yeah, you shotgun guys are just tenacious. There we go. So, active item. Chance to pick locks can only be used once per lock. Oh. Okay, so I can lock. It's game changing. Like, may or may not have to use a key. Have the potential to just, like, open it. Because, like, that means I could potentially get way more weapons. God, you run out of ammo so quick and you don't do that much damage. There we go. Ooh, another key. Nice. Sprung, way at the guns. Don't know what this thing does, but we'll roll with it. I feel like there's going to be a lot of, like, just kind of figure it out. Which I don't exactly mind. Picked it. Think your aim is true, play my game. Break the targets, win the prize. They call me Winchester, and for you, I have a simple game of skill. Would you like to know the rules? Explain away. To play this game, you may have to break the targets in a certain number of shots. Each shot will ricochet a few times before vanishing. Break more targets to get better rewards. Haha. Break the targets, win a prize. Yeah, we'll play around. Okay. Oh, that was almost cool. You can have this. Not worth it. Oh, why did I do that? So I have to remember I have this lockpick, and anytime I see something to try to do that first. Alright, nothing down there. Hey, got the boss room. Is there more to explore? Hell yeah, there is. Like, these teleports are really helpful. I do think that this is probably my favorite game mechanic from this thing, is being able to just teleport. Like, A+ game mechanic. Because, like, there's always backtracking in these kind of games, and to just have the ability to just make that easier. Just chef's kiss. You're making the stream on a break. No, I know I did see you were streaming. Trying to get further into this. Trying out the pilot this time. I think the lockpick is probably an item that I'll very much fall in love with. Because I don't have to fight for keys. It'll be good. It'll be a good time. So you got this present alley. This thing is kind of random. You have to meet a condition that's random, and then it transforms into a really great weapon for one room, then resets. Okay, so it's a transforming weapon that is only useful sometimes. Sounds like every transforming weapon. Like, you want a thing that's on multiple other things? Well, there's a catch. There's always a catch. I will say the starting gun I am not a fan of for him. Like, this ray gun is not doing it for me. What do we have here? Oh, a carbine. I was just saying something about this gun too. Like, hey, you don't like your gun? Here's a new gun. Yeah, his gun isn't great. Definitely want to try to replace it immediately if I can. Yeah, I figure that's the thing though. Is like it has to be something else about him that's useful if his gun's lackluster. Just gonna pop in here. active item has a 50% chance of opening a lock for free, but the other 50% breaks the lock, so can you be open with a key? He has 2 active item slots? Okay. I realize he got 2 of them, but breaking the keys sounds unfortunate. Just have to not mess up. Totally cool. There's no risk there. Just don't mess up. Okay, Vulcan Raven, let's do this. Burn them up. I forgot I could just burn them and just like that take them out. When in doubt, just make the clock work for you. The sound. I love it. Like, why does you gotta make a fully charged sound? Oh, you got the med kit. Oh well, I'm not gonna, because that green is 100% ammo for something. Oh, yeah, I could have reloaded the other weapon. Oh well. No assault rifle ammo. I'm not super concerned about it. It's first run of the night. See? It all worked out. Got him on the double shot. Oh yeah, enjoy your stream, Cypress. What is that? Okay, it doesn't last forever. That was weird. So I guess that's what you mean by it has some random activation. Like, it seems like if you just skirt bullets, it was charging off the rounds, like it was absorbing their energy. Oh, literally the one enemy, and I took him out with a single bow shot. Like, come on. It's like a rule, don't give me arrows. Oh, see what you mean. Locked it. Oopsie poopsies. So it's probably like a balance of risk or reward for those. Like, what's really worth it to kind of save using the actual keys for versus the temp thing. So I'll probably have to play it that way. Like, if it's above a certain color, burn. Burn. Oh, that went quick. The Pox Cannon. Gonna try to lockpick that as soon as I get a chance. Ugh, one of these rooms again. Like, just what every game needs is an ominous shrine room. Are we gonna tell you what it does? No, we're just gonna be ominous. You know, I like this gun. Pretty much, if you give me a weapon that I can, like, torment enemies with over time with damage, I'm gonna like it. Heard you die. Just a nice little poppy sound. Bye. Let that fade away. This thing's a little overpowered. Okay. Go back here. No, here. Because I want to try to open this. Oh, I can't open that. Mulligan. Hey, Eye of the Beholster. Gotcha. I took one hit, foolishly. Okay. So, I got hit one time. I didn't need to get hit that one time. I probably should do a little bit better with dodging everything. Like, all the pointless damage is kind of working against me. But I mean, it should work against you. Come on, get poisoned. You fool! Just die. Just go down already. That's all. A pox on you, and a pox on you, and a pox on you. They call me the Horseman of Pestilence. Ah, Bunch of Cthulhu. There's 3 of you! Which one's the real one? The one dying of poison. Blech. That's all it is. Figuring out which one's actually poisoned. I had it under control. No fear. No fear. I got this on lock. The situation's completely under control as long as I have the pox cannon. You just gotta find a signature gun and just roll with it. That's the rules. Just poison them away. Also gotta have a sniper rifle. Thrown guns explode. So if I run out of ammo, I can throw an explosive gun. It's the Master Shake ability. Everything you throw explodes. Which is just like such a fun detail about Platoon Hunger Force, that everything that Shake throws explodes. A trick gun. Wait, whoa. Hold up. That's nifty, actually. Let's play with that for a little bit. Like, yeah, poisoning everybody's fun, but trick gun changes. Another transforming weapon, okay. So it's just the two modes. Handgun and shotgun. A little less cool than I thought it was initially. Hey, easy squeezy. Pretty long room to have cleared without being able to see everything. Just die already. Like, at a certain point you just have to know, don't go waste the ammunition. Like, I've done enough. Oh, there's the boss room. that? Your rounds look different. Are you a boss? It don't matter. None of this matters. Again, it don't matter. None of this matters. None of this matters here. Wait, are you one of those... Is that what that is? Are those rooms just like enemies that are special, so they have their own like little thing? Like it's a casket, I have to kill all the special enemies? That's my theory. That's my theory. I'm gonna go with that. This room again. Like, I know what I'm supposed to do now, but I can't risk it with this much life. All we can do is go into the next episode. A tank? What are you called? Your name, sir. The Treadnought. The execution tank. Bloop, 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 bloop. Oh my. Okay, and you're destroying cover. Nice. I mean, it makes you kind of interesting. Because the longer this fight drags on, the worse of an opponent you are. Finish him! Technically, I could have gotten out of that one shot that he got on me. I could have done that with less damage taken. Okay, grenade launcher. Foomp! It says foomp. Nice. I'm almost back to full health, so that's kind of good. Yeah, the Treadnought, honestly, for the other boss, it wasn't as bad. Alright, Chamber 4, the Hollow. Oh, we have ice rules. Okay. fire travels along the web. That's kind of cool. Whatever's causing that, I'm gonna poison the crap out of you. There we go. Yeah. Literally, you just keep shooting at me, I'm gonna take you out. Okay, so those things could have something in them. Nice. I mean, I like how the gameplay seems to be evolving. I gotta bounce those a little bit better. So long, sucker. Wait a minute. So this thing's getting an upgrade? Anything else? No? Okay. The ricocheting bullets is unexpected. And it sets enemies on fire? I mean, this is just practical. That's fine. Oh, that was bold. Literally got caught in the rotation. Why is my map telling me that there's hell? Like right there, it's saying that there's hell. I don't know. I don't know. Other than new weapons, I'm trying to figure out what other like permanent upgrades this game does. Every time an arrow hits something, goes blap. Lunk! I think I've seen that before. Oh, hello there. I seem to have gotten turned around. This map doesn't seem to be accurate, at least not anymore. I'm sure you've noticed, but the walls keep shifting. It's not like the other dungeons I've explored at all. Do you think you can help me map this place out again? Sure thing. Wonderful, you go that way. I'll keep mapping this room. We can meet up here. Hey, those are mine. Hey, those are mine. Hands off, rogue. Those are mine. There's nothing in those pots. I already checked. Aren't you a master of breaking pots? Okay. So when I finish mapping out the area, if I go back to him, maybe he will give me something? Maybe you have some help for me, sir. Yes, a little bit of health. Just a smidge. Just a smidge of health. Wax wings. Like, wax wings are cool, but have you ever had to deal with wax lips? The dumbest line from a movie. Oh, well, what do we have here? Checking for the bug. You're squeaky. I just hear a squeaky toy. Nope. That's fine, I didn't have any keys. Map complete. Nice job. Okay, so if the map's complete, where's my guy at? Hey, dude. No, but that door was on the other side last time. Oh, it's you again. How's the map coming along? Share the completed map? Thank you, you should take this. A strange old man gave it to me. Ring of Miserly Protection. Aids the fiscally responsible. I just got a bunch of health, didn't I? Okay, so let's try the grenade launcher sniper rifle combo. Because I don't know what I'm up against. The wall monger. Well, that worked out. Take that. Take that. What is this? Elder Blink. Excommunicate bullets. Like, how far down does this go? Okay. And literally there's nothing there. Okay. Like, I'm lucky I got some more health before I did that, because that was kind of a tricky boss fight, because I didn't know what the mechanics were. Alright, I'm in the forge now. Nice. That's the lava level. We just came from an ice level. We gotta have a lava level. Standard game design rules. Gotta have a lava level, an ice level, a desert level, and then a boss rush. Oh, they shoot each other! Ah! Look at that! So wait. There's... my brain's doing something. So this gun poisons. This gun's filled with love. The banhammer. Oh, you're a permanent deal. Oh, man. Let's go back to the breach. I made it much further than I thought I would. So I guess we're going to go with the pilot for a little bit. Because the lockpicking ability, though it didn't work out, seemed helpful. It seemed like there was potential there. There was the potential for that to be very useful. Ooh, hard lunchbox. Nice. I will say there are a lot of different guns in this game. The Gungeon do be stacked. But away with you, book. I have no time for your antics. so I just have to get faster with clears. Yay! I just want to drop a chandelier on somebody one time. Like, it's a simple joy to say, I dropped the chandelier on a man. Nope. Pretty much you have to be a red chest for me to want to waste my key. That's what I'm gonna just do. I'm gonna just do it. If it's red, I'll open it with that. Oh, you survived. Well, this is awkward. In a hidey hidey hey, in a hidey hidey hole. Flipping tables everywhere, that's I gold. Oh, there's more of you. Hold up now. Didn't want you to think that you were a threat, so we just had to deal with that right away. Straight away, as they say. Alright, let's tidy this up. Space gun. Space gun. Don't test your space gun in the room though, because the shopkeep gets mad. He's just doing his job. Don't hassle the shopkeep. Don't hassle your retail workers. Like, they don't want to be here. Break the targets from the prize. Yeah. Not bad. Take this. Yeah, I got 3 of them. Ooh. Ooh. Music of the Spheres. I'm gonna shoot the planets. So we'll do this one, and we'll do the space cannon. I am a spaceman. I shoot my flash ray, and I use the power of the planets. Everything I do is nothing but destruction. Pew pew. Bam bam bam. Bam 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 bam. Hey, hey. Ooh. And I don't have a key. We're risking it. Ah! Stupid no key having self. I had to take the risk. We don't always win when we gamble. This guy. Okay. I guess my dive mechanic's not working the way I think it is. There we go. Okay. Seems reasonable. Seems like a reasonable weapon. Seems like something that'll clear out things pretty nice. Okay, Gungeon proper, chamber 2. So I guess the idea is to have proper weapons by the time I make it here. Okay. So sometimes the planet's just orbiting. Oh, different planets have abilities. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. Like, so many unique weapons. Just kind of figuring out how they work. I'm just curious about getting them all around me. I can literally just come in a room looking like a dang menace. Okay, I'll think what I'll do is I'll go to the shopkeep, get some health. Forward with a little bit of health that I have. Boop. Boom. And like, yeah, I'm back in a decent state. Look at that. So long, suckers. Sucks to suck. Okay, how many guns do I have? I can't get rid of my primary. Understood. I'll just have to get some more trash. Just caught in the collateral damage. Hey, what's this? A witch pistol. Spells your doom. But like, what's a witch pistol do? Like, what makes it special? Like, if you can't just give a weapon a name like that and just be like, oh no, it doesn't do anything special. No, give me my magic. I've earned it. Okay, got that. It shoots pretty quick though. Hey, look at that. Chicken attack. Chicken attack. Now fly, chicken fly. Get some! Get some! Oh. I stopped moving. Got too full of myself. Ah, it's you again. Something else I already checked. Yeah. I know you checked. I don't care. I don't trust you. I'm gonna check myself. Let's see what we got. Heavy bullets. Interesting. Got that. Full exploration and full exploration. We just gotta open this door. Go back, get our bonus. It's all good. Turn more enemies into chickens. Yeah. Low center of mass. Allows the Gungeoneer to keep their footing even when great force is applied to them. Okay, increases damage at the cost of bullet velocity. Okay. Ooh, I don't know you, Mr. Serpent. Amoconda! You got guns all on your body. Look at you. Aren't you a beauty? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was admiring the Amoconda. I like you. You were nifty. Here we go. Okay, first try. Definitely the first time I'm doing this level. No way I've screwed up tonight. Easy enough. I'm just not having luck with this lockpick. But we're never using it on green. Oh wait. That's new. I didn't expect a different technique out of you. You've impressed me, sir. I literally was just like, oh yeah, you guys are easy, but you have an extra ability. Who'd have funk? That's a nice little move to like change it up with the enemy by like breaking your expectation by having an adjustment move like that. Cause like yeah, we're gonna stay completely out of his range. Oh. Ah, there we go. Go. Nice. Pull that off pretty well. I really should have just opened the chest. I got arrogant. I can't help it. The temptation to screw myself over is just kind of strong. So I'll be fine. It's like I'm not really worried about it. Aren't you worried you're going to make the game more difficult? Eh, so what? Nothing wagered, nothing gained. For the achievement! Sometimes I worry achievements have made everybody, like, worse gamers, because, like, the obsession with getting the achievement can sometimes make you do things that you would normally do. I opted for the armor. There we go. Did it with my little weak pea shooter. Is that a cannon, sir? Is that a serious cannon? Seriously mental? I wish I said seriously metal. Like, so, you want to wield an entire freaking cannon, son? You want to whoop on people with a weapon that is meant to be mounted on a ship and should not be carried by a single man? Do you want enough firepower that you'll be able to destroy the walls of the enemy's entire stronghold? Well, that's what it feels like to drop forward. Blimey! That was insane. I did not expect that. Okay, so it shoots out the whole thing. Like, what? Like, this is just silly. It's just silly. Nice, golden key. For a cell specifically. You're still alive? Hell yeah. Of course I'm still alive. You can't keep me out of this. Go. Just use the key. What's this? Bullet fires guns. It's a gun that's a bullet that fires guns that spin and shoot bullets. I kind of wish I had the exploding guns explode thing. Like, that's probably a synergy. Is this weapon and the exploding guns turns this into an even better weapon. This is the stupidest weapon I've ever seen. Like, it's just dumb. So of course I'm gonna keep using it. Like, this is a stupid weapon. Like, there has to be a tiering list. Like, there's probably weapons that people are like, oh yeah, these are all the crap weapons. And then I'd be tempted to just play an entire thing with all the worst weapons. Because why not? Why not just have fun with the bad guns? Technically, every weapon's viable. I mean, this gun's a room clearer if I do say so myself. If I do say so myself, it's a room clearer. Step right up, play the game, see what I have going on. But first, we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna let you out. Who are you? Well, thanks for rescuing me. I'm headed back to the breach. We'll see each other again, I'm sure of it. Yeah, you look cool. You look like you got some shit going on. Look like you've seen some things, did some things. Again, this room. yeah. Break the targets, win a prize. I'll pay to play. Okay. What? That doesn't make any dang sense. What? Like, that first one, I don't even remember pulling the trigger, so... The first one, once I have an accidental shot like that, I suppose my confidence is done. It's okay. We've all been there before. I rolled. Okay, I was in a roll, but whatever. Cheating game. Wants to cheat. It's fine. It's fine. Look, you're just gonna keep improving. It's the name of the game, right? Keep improving. What do we have here? The Moonscraper. Pew. Oh! Whoa! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Well, I suppose if there's any secrets, I'll find them that way. Hey Nard, how's it going? Just made it in? Yeah, so I have found a new weapon. It's called the Moonscraper, and it just is a laser, dude. Gotta get some food, wanna hop online first? No, I appreciate you coming. A laser rifle. Is everything just lasers this night? Am I about to have a run of nothing but pew and more pew? I'm about to be fully in my BS. How did you break your hand? Like, how does one do that? Love the laser gun. Oh wait, no, don't shoot in here! Yeah, no, there's this laser gun. No, not that one. That one sucks. Yeah, this laser, and we got this laser. But yeah, how'd you manage to break your hand? Like, this is an easy moment fell during soccer, karate chopped the ground. That sounds about right. I mean, if I was being rude, this is where I would say your lactose intolerance gave you weak bones. So did you at least break your offhand, or did you break the dominant? Because if you're lucky, you broke the offhand. You started taking calcium supplements? Yeah, I mean, I never doubted whether I was right. Left again, thankfully. Now see, for me that would be an issue if it was my left hand, but you're lucky. Breaking your hand, chopping the ground. I hope you came up with a better story once people start asking about it so you can at least sound cool. So that thing's gonna stay broken for a year, since that's what happened last time, right? It took a full year before you could take off the cast. Hey, this guy. I freaking dodged. Did that wrong. This plays boxer's fracture, so I'll tell them I was in a fight. Just the whole summer, I won't let that happen again. Yeah, it was a while that you were down before. Hey, Zaphonos. How's it going tonight? Yeah, go get yourself food. Still can't believe you went and broke something again. Having a day? Yeah, it seems like everyone's having a day. This has been a day for me with work, so. I mean, for those that don't work the weekend, they can at least say, hey, tomorrow's Friday, but that isn't all of us. Second broken bone of the year. Seriously, how do you break a bone twice in 1 year? Oh, dang it, I made a mistake. Health. You know what? I'm curious about this. Old magic. Out of the 468 miles I drove, I just did the last 238 when I opened in the middle of a heavy storm on 2 hours of sleep. Oh yeah, like, you're trying to hard mode life right now. Eyes are burning. Oof. I know that phase once you're like just tired and everything burns. Oh, we got a raid. Oh, hold on. Let me just murder this room. Oh, made a mistake. But how is it going, Cypress? Let me just get your shout out going here. I know you're playing Don't Starve. I hope the night went well with Don't Starve. I gotta see what clip we got. And of course it'll be a Darkest Dungeon clip. I know that there's so many games coming out that are supposed to be like Darkest Dungeon with a better art style, so I hope you can find your new muse out of those. But yeah, I'm hoping the Don't Starve went well. You weren't just massacred by like flame wolves in the middle of winter. Dispatcher had me rescue a load going from Green Bay to Mewayne. Of course, Chicago is. Everyone knows that Chicago weather is terrible. Don't even know what Darkest Dungeon clip that was. That's the thing is, I think at some point I might go through and like filter out some of my clips. I mean, we still have a clip where I murdered someone for not knowing all the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's gonna stay forever. But yeah, sometimes the clips get out of hand. Stuff went well. Let's teach my friend how to play. Oh. Teach my friend how to play. He didn't die or starve or anything. Oh man. How can they not know all 4 main turtles? It's fine. It happens. It's really just something to like, you know, screw around about. Whoop. I hear a sound. Oh, thanks for gifting that sub to Nard. I have to keep... I think he went off to get food. He's going to come back and be like, wait, I have emotes? So yeah, Cypress, you missed out earlier. What is that? Need to get back to streaming at some point. Gonna start making clips again. Okay, that's ridiculous. No, hopefully you get back to doing it soon. It's always good to get more and more clips of things. Plus, I mean, you've been playing a lot of King of Fighters. You're gonna definitely get some good matches out. It's gonna be silly, not always useful, but sometimes. I had the gun that I had the bullet that shoots guns in a previous run. And I think that's probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Also, it's a crown. I have to wear it. No, I've noticed that some guns are just kind of ridiculous, but it doesn't mean that they're not viable. Which I imagine was the plan. Is like, yeah, we can make things that are a little bit ridiculous, but make sure it still can be used. Take a bunch of clips for a while there, then stopped when Matt stopped having the program that showed the clips. Yeah. Leftover chicken. You know, I cooked chicken today. I fried some and baked some, and I went with some Cajun cayenne. So it was very spicy. Very good time, though. A lot of mediocre guns are significantly better with a synergy on occasion or two. Yeah, the guns are rated like D to S, and the D aren't necessarily bad, they're just not really good either. They're situational. Serviceable. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't shoot a bullet, it's serviceable. Also, Nard, since you're here, can you do a shout out for Zaphonos? Since he's gonna get back into streaming, I want him to have an audience to go back to. Yeah, good point, sorry, but the low tier often have way more synergies. The less tier often have no synergies. That's called competitive balance. The AWP. No balance. Hey, we did it. Oh, look, a key! Blammo! I defeat you with the power of the English language. Yeah, the NWP is crazy. At some point, I will know what gun you're talking about, but for now, I am lost. The drill. I'm kind of curious about the drill since it's so expensive. The lowercase r. Oh, it says bullet. Nice. I was just shooting it. I wasn't even paying attention to what it was saying. Zero's daughter loves the lowercase r and always makes him take it. He hates it. See, that's what happens when you have a co-pilot. You gotta roll with it. Fans work on mobile or do I have to go? You don't. No, you can do it on mobile. Just the exclamation point SO and then at Zaphonos. Bullet. Bullet. Oh. Nightbite tied to question of the day. That's what happened there. Oh, there we go. Did they walk back to my computer already? I'm gonna have you doing more mod duties at some point. You've been coasting for a little bit. This is why we don't pay you to mod. So I'm guessing that's Ace Combat. I haven't touched the franchise, so I can't tell off site. Renewable, I'm also an idiot who forgot how technology works sometimes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Project Wingman. See, I have Project Wingman. I still need to play that one. I got so many things that are just kind of shelved. Ooh, a gas mask. Breathe deep. Final boss is bullshit. I mean, that's game design, isn't it? Like, how can we make the final boss an absolute horrendous nightmare? Oh, it's the twins. Haven't seen you guys in a little bit. Screw aiming. More Daka. Ah, I rolled into it. Shoot. There we go. Gotta do a mammal run next on that game. Go back to the kitchen. I'm gonna follow when I get back. The blooper, because close your bloop. Oh, blooper is looper. Okay, so it's like the blunderbuss that they used. Let's use turns lowercase r to uppercase r, and it's kind of great. Yeah, see, you just have to believe in it. That's all. Oh, and you're playing the final boss on hard. Close your bloop. Yeah, no, I haven't watched Looper in a little bit. I actually... Interesting. Hey there, I started fixing this thing. But I'm gonna need some parts to get it working. What was the voice I want to do for him? Yeah, it's like the weird, sign. These bullet elevators leave a lot of debris in their wake. I need to clear some out of the way. To do that, I'll need 3 blanks. I got 2 blanks. Can't help you. Mercenary all mods on. Oh. I mean, that's good that they have an equivalent to legendary all skulls on. Man, I used to love doing just like late night runs with Halo and just like my group of friends. Like 4-player co-op was such a fun time. Also, wasn't Looper director Rian Johnson before he decided to screw up Star Wars by treating Finn like shit? I'm pretty sure he was the director on that. Still angry about the new trilogy and how that went down. Like, it could have been so good. Being barbarian right now, didn't even want the chicken to get... You're gonna get sick. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get sick. Everyone's gonna have to make sure Nard's not dead tomorrow. Oh, you blew yourself up. I was gonna do that. hey, The Force Awakens and The Rise of Skywalker, J.J. Abrams. Johnson did and The Last Jedi is bloated, but not as bad as people feel, in my opinion. Give me apple to keep the dock away. No, The Last Jedi has a lot of just segments that just seem kind of like unnecessary. So that's part of why I'm going to take a lot of issue with it. It was the start of the whole thing of like some of the bad decision making really stands out for me in The Last Jedi. Or even like finding out the alternate way that they're going to deal with Phasma, where it was going to be a whole thing of letting the stormtroopers be aware that she betrayed them, which could have really led to more of if they wanted to do a stormtrooper revolution. You could have had that in there. You could have made use of something like that. There's just so much wasted potential. And it all kind of starts there. I've seen Knives Out. I have seen Knives Out. And like we were talking about Looper, I've seen Looper. There's some things that some people can do, there's some things that they can't do. But like, even some of the ideas that ended up on the cutting room floor, like, how are those ever an idea? Like, oh, we're gonna make it so that Finn doesn't know what he's doing in high society. He's gonna wear the space tuxedo backwards. Haha, he's so dumb. Like, what was the point of that? Like, why are we doing that? You have no reason to do that. Also, the whole segment where the ship's trying to get away from the Imperial Destroyer dragged on and really was just like, oh, we're gonna teach Poe a lesson, but immediately make that lesson have no value. Like, stuff like that just don't sit right. Yep, here you go. By the way, but then on these replacements can bring me. What do you... We're also going to invent fuel. Because before the sequels, fuel did not exist. Yeah. Oh, dang it. The big stripe with 8 is that most of the decision making is based on what will look pretty on screen, but not what makes sense in the universe. Yeah, that's fair. Shield of the Maiden, lock and load. It also was the movie that said the Lightspeed Ram, super cool moment, very pretty, makes no sense. If they can do that, then why didn't the two ships before that also do it when they ran out of fuel? Yeah, also, am I the only person who was really bothered by the bomber's design? Like, there's no gravity for a bomb. So, this is one of my gripes. Okay, so we have bombers, but they're bombers to be used in space, but we're going to make all the bombs come down like gravity. Why? The design was only to get destroyed. Like, it was just like, what was the point of that? Like, why are we doing something that, like, impractical? No joke, presumably the guy feel the ships extend significantly. But it was a weird design choice, and it was just, like, designed to be cannon fodder. Oh, I was getting bold. I got upset. I got too upset talking about that movie. Absolutely, it's like, that's what we came up with, like, somehow, like, it was just weird, and it was like you just wanted that dramatic moment of the person dropping all of the bombs, in a last-ditch effort, and that's what blows it up. But like, everything was really impractical to get to that moment. And then like the scene where Leia saves herself, it's silly. I don't care, it's silly. I love Carrie Fisher, but that was just dumb. Especially because at that point she had died. And it's like, do you want to go through a whole thing to have her continue to be in the films? Or do you want to gently write her out now instead of doing it in the sequel? In a not so gentle way. Where she just is like, oh yeah, I'm dead. Blah. Afterthought death. Same thing with the salt planet that turns red as you fly over. It looks pretty, but why are the small ships flying directly at the big guns to look pretty? That's why. Same with Rose ramming Finn out of the way to save him. He wasn't in any danger. She put him in more danger than he was before that. Also, I got this weird romantic moment. Well, remember, they didn't have any existing material to work with. Not like there were novels or anything. And then, like, we built up Snoke to have... Oh, by the way, we were just getting into Star Wars spoilers at this point, so... walk away if you just want to avoid some of that. But the way they built up Snoke to then... oh, shit. Like, they built it up like, oh, this is going to be the new Supreme. This is the one that Kylo Ren takes orders from. Like, oh, okay. Let's see how this is. And then, like, they instantly kill him. Like, yeah, whatever. The fight where it's Rey and Kylo fighting... visually, I get it. People liked it. They thought it was cool. But also, like, that ship was stupid. And then the whole idea that after all of this, after the whole, like, oh, you're not who your name is being such an important part of the plot, we then have Rey just say, you know what? I'm a Skywalker. Never mind trying to, you know, accept who I am and do better. Like, we're just gonna take the name of these other people. Oh, that was so dumb! Yeah, 100% agree. She should have just floated out in space and been gone. 100% thought that's what happened. Then she starts to float back, and everyone's like, wait, what? People hand everything as the mouse who can eat you, but they still pull from it. Fun gun fact, you can shoot chests to break them open for a chance at what's inside or heals. Oh, here's some wild. What you got wild? If you have no keys or if a lock is broken, you at least have a chance. Okay. What's your something wild? You want to hear something really funny? You know the sequels will probably be loved in 20 years, like how the prequels went from hated to adore. Fucking longer, still canon apparently. Huh. I mean, the prequels, people hold on to them because it's what got them into Star Wars, but like The Force Awakens, I feel like did rely too much on nostalgia on some things. I personally don't like Han Solo. Don't like him. I think he's overhyped. He's reckless and in the way, and just I don't like him. So I didn't care too much about that. But then like to still have scenes of like, oh, Han Solo's so cool. Like no, we don't need that. We didn't need it. The coolest character was the Stormtrooper with the freaking electrified Tonfa. Like that was cool. Like that scene lived because people were so excited about that moment. I also feel like they don't know what really works for Star Wars. Like, they're just kind of lost on what to do with the franchise. Like, did we need a game that took place between the two like, the two sets of trilogies, but then, like, say it's also canon, and take away Darkseid routes, but do we need The Force Awakens? I mean, not The Force Awakens, Force Unleashed. That was another one where it's like, oh, we're gonna do something because we think it looks cool. Like, why did you have lightsaber tonfas? Tonfas, by the nature of how you use them, touch your skin. Like, you have it against your arm, like, braced. So you're gonna make that into a lightsaber where using it in the correct way singes your arm off? Like, you use it one time to block, you lose your arm. Rule of cool is not the way. Like, I get it, we want to look at something and be like, oh, that's so cool, but it doesn't always work out. Also, I never watched the 3D Clone Wars series, but I still remember the one done by the team from Samurai Jack. Had a lot of cool moments. Like, just that Grievous was just amazing. And then Episode 3, if you didn't watch the series, you're just like, who is this guy? Why is he so weak? He's weak because Mace Windu crushed his entire ribcage. It's because Samuel L. Jackson didn't like the look of him and crushed his ribs. And that's like such an important scene for how we get to where it's at in the other ones. Junk, next time use a key. I also wish the old Star Wars Battlefront, that the servers weren't controlled by GameSpy and like you could still play with people. Because I feel like if you could still get up games of that, people would play the old one. Who am I up against? The twins. Okay. Oh, I only have 2 guns? And did you hear about how Disney changed up the lightsaber building so then people weren't getting the fancy cases anymore? And that just about caused a riot because people were like, I spent all this money and then you're going to give it to me in a plastic bag? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He got me at the last second. Battlefield 1 and 2 servers are Steamworks and people play. This happened last year. I did not know that happened. I can't believe I got hit in the last second like that. That is stupid. Shade's revolver. Someone loses an eye. Oh, that's seems useful. Seems like a decent revolver. Yeah, that was complete BS. That was the game having it out for me. That's all that was. Okay, that's cool that you can still play it now. Because, like, nobody wants to play the EA Battlefront. Nobody wants to deal with that. I mean, the second one, EA ruined it by saying, oh, microtransactions are the future. And now Square Enix is making stupid decisions about freaking NFTs. But they sold off some of those. Now I have 3 copies. PS2, PC disc, and Steam. See, I have it on Steam, and I had both games on the original Xbox. I did go and get a couple things that were backwards compatible on my Xbox One. So I have... I might have it on my Xbox One, but I have the Episode 3 game. That's all that matters. Just want Republic Commando 2. You want Republic... You don't want the Boba Fett game? Because we can talk about games that they canceled for no reason. I don't know if they can really make things work with a Boba Fett game. I didn't check out the series to see how that was doing. So, like, you don't like... Huh, so I don't like Boba Fett? That's fine. In a way, it seems like the character of Boba Fett got overhyped at a point for people, but that's why I don't like Han Solo. Overhyped from the Extended Universe stuff, Unreal Championship. Yeah, Unreal Championship's backwards compatible. He's worthless in the actual movies. Yeah, in the movies, Boba Fett doesn't really do anything, but for some reason, people were just like, oh yeah, bounty hunter, because it was a bounty hunter. Like, once you hear bounty hunter, everyone's like sold on that's the coolest character around. Even though we all know the coolest bounty hunter is Gene Starling. Like, bar none, Gene Starling. Shaka Cola. Yeah. I immediately bought Andrew Conflict. It's the only Unreal game I never played. See, I touched some of the Unreal franchise for Unreal, like the Unreal Championships, but one of the ones it's one of those franchises I'm a little less familiar with. Oh, snap. I didn't dodge that. I know, like, before, one of the games I really wanted to get into and never got a chance was Tribes, because I always heard about the, like, maneuverability mechanics in that game. Okay, tries fairly Unreal. Yeah, there seem to have been so many good games, like, at a point. I think, too, that servers need to go back to allowing people to have dedicated servers once the online goes down, so that we don't have to worry about games, you know, being lost. Developers don't care about preserving games anymore. And I think it's kind of sad that we got to a point where it's just like, doesn't matter, people can play their old games. Especially now when, like, people want to see classic games. Or things get a revival because there's, you know, a demand for seeing it. Plus, I mean, people have disposable income. They would buy it now. Roy, my dad just walked into the kitchen of me eating cold chicken and holding a string in my broken hand. And he probably gave you a judgmental look. Okay, screw this. There's no reason for you to get hit. Dungeon key. Must run. Okay, let's see if the shopkeeper has some help for me really quick, just to be safe. Not gonna lie, our maids are one of my least favorite enemies to fight. I mean, it's an interesting enemy. Big issue is that developers won't support us, that publishers often won't fund in scenarios where devs want private servers. Takes away power from the companies, makes microtransactions less enforceable. Nobody wants microtransactions. It's that simple. Microtransactions are just, you know, killing everyone. Like, people don't want them. You can't make people deal with it. Amused and the game looks confusing. Yeah, it can be a little odd. Also, because you said you don't a fan of them, I'm gonna have to fight more of them. That's the rule, isn't it? Gungeon was able to privately host people use mods to unlock everything instantly. Yeah. I mean, gacha games are a little bit different. I'm talking like multiplayer games that aren't in that same realm. Like, at a point when they say, okay, we're going to take the servers down, I feel like maybe they should just, like, say, people have access to them. Like, here, let the fandom have it. Like, okay, Titanfall 1. They took down the servers for Titanfall 1, people can't buy it anymore, but you still have some of the story locked because the story only existed in multiplayer. Just let the community do it. Just let them have it. Like, you guys are, like, Respawn is stuck. Respawn is stuck because of Apex. Like, they will never be allowed to do anything else. Apex makes way too much money, is way too useful to EA. Like, they can just keep selling cosmetics. They're not giving that up. Yeah, I totally understand that. I was just thinking the same thing. I'm really glad you said that, my guy. Totally agree. You're making all the sense. Alright, yeah, you do that. You do that. No, I think it's a good idea. Yeah, go ahead and you do that thing. But yeah, gacha games are just predatory. And it's like, you have to know whether or not you can avoid the predatory nature of them. I mean, and they also take advantage of the fact that if people can pay money to not have to stress about the amount of time or effort things takes, they're gonna do it. But then there's some of them that are really obvious about it, like they purposely make mechanics that take forever, and then people don't go for it. Still so happy with Epic Sabbath has had fuck ups along the way. But goddamn, does just throw free shit. I mean, there's a thing right now, wasn't there? Like, weren't they doing a thing where every day you were getting 10 free summons? Wakanda. The Shell Serpent. Oh, that's empty. I got one gun and it's a basic ass gun. I freaking dodged that. Least favorite boss for the floor? Well, right now, the issue is the fact that he has someone boosting him. Ah! Yeah, but on the polish, like, gosh, that is literally what they want. Look at Halo Infinite. $30 for, like, cat ears? But people want their cat ears. I know, I get it. But the thing is, just, like, there has to be a medium ground where you're just like, okay, yeah, you can do that, but you can also make it so that there's, like, something for the people who grind. And even if you have the grind in a different color than the one that you can pay for, and just make the one that people pay for the cooler color, you can still do it. You can have cake, you can eat your cake too. Like, there's some people who are going to be, you know, of the mentality of, I don't care about what color I got it in, it's fine, I was able to get it. But then there's the people who are going to flex because they got the thing in the better color. But, yeah, episode 7 is 7 days of 10 free summons plus another 7 days of 3 free mythic, and I think a free 5s. Yeah, see? That's what you gotta do, and it makes people want to come back to the game, too. And then they're doing dailies. Once they're doing dailies, they're trapped. But I'm actually hitting the end of stream time. At a point, we really just got into a whole discussion there, though. But it's so 9-day compared to when I was playing Summoner's War. I didn't play Summoner's War. I think my brother played that, and he talked about some of the stuff that they did with that game. I don't know. I'm tapped out on gacha games. Like, I have too many that I'm trying to play at one time. Just doing a quick search to see who we got online that I can send everyone's night on to. You know, I haven't rated Allie for a while, and Allie's doing shiny hunting. Benefitful free to play is that there's only sunk time cost, noble sunk literal cost. Exactly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna send everybody on to Allie's page for the night. I have work super early in the morning, so I can't continue this discussion here. I can always do it on Discord for everyone who's in there. But let's get our raid command going. I'm actually gonna remember it this time. And just copy pasta that. If you got sub status, you got the T. So I'm gonna send everybody on. This is gonna be Brewer out.